what's up? I am back. This is my second video. So with my second vid. Today I just wanted to go over something I kind of glossed over in my first video, which is how to reconstitute and how to dose. So here we go.
Which size needle should you buy? This is a great question. There's going to be 3 numbers when you start shopping for needles and syringes, and it's good to know what means what. Syringe size is going to tell you how many milliliters the syringe can hold. For the purposes of BPC 157 and TB 500, a 1 milliliter syringe is totally enough. Needle gauge is telling you how thick that needle is.
This is actually a 29 gauge, I believe. It might be 28 gauge, but you can go all the way up to like a 31 gauge if it'll still go through to your skin. And I'm doing this intramuscularly.
Needle length. Pretty self-explanatory.
As long as your needle is about a 1/2 inch long, you should be fine. Unless you're really thick with muscle and or fat, you may need a longer needle, but most people, this should be fine, okay?
I can't really tell you how to dose. You have to decide that for yourself based on the severity of your injury, based on your body weight, your own health history going on. I should put a disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, all that stuff. So don't take my word for anything. This is just telling you what I do and how I do it. And if it ends up working for me, then that's awesome. And I hope others do.
So this was the confusing part in the beginning for me because these are not like interchangeable terms, milliliter and milligram. One's measuring liquid, the milliliter. One's measuring the weight of the actual substance, milligram.
So when we're looking at my dosing chart here, when you see how much I'm indicating that I dosed, that's how many milligrams or micrograms, as you can see, that I was dosing of the actual peptide.
Some people dose 250 micrograms. Some people dose 500 micrograms at a time.
Looking at my dosage chart, and sorry, I'm working on my editing skills. I know this isn't the easiest to read on the screen, but it's what we have. So strain your eyes. I'm sorry. You can see that I went up as time went on, and I'm actually a little past week 6 now. So just look at what I did for week 4, and that's what I've been continuing on as I've progressed between day 30 and 45. So no matter what your dosage is, either way, you have to do a little bit of math after reconstitution in order to figure out what the equivalent in milliliters is of the amount of the peptide you want in the milligrams. Before we can do anything with it, we need to first reconstitute our peptide. We have to get to reconstitution. So as you can see, I just got a new shipment in the mail from peptidesciences.com. I'm pulling it out. Looks like they've included some bacteriostatic water. I already had one, so I guess I have more than enough now. Opening up this box, this is what I ordered. I ordered some BPC 157 in 5 milligram vials. They are lyophilized, freeze-dried powder when you first get them, okay? Reconstitution is just taking the powder form of this peptide and turning it into liquid so that we can then use the liquid and inject it into ourselves.
Now that we've got 1 milliliter of the bacteriostatic water in here, pop off the top to the BPC 157.
Just add your bacteriostatic water to your vial.
See, this is a pressure sealed vial, so it's kind of sucking the water right out without me pushing in, but you want to kind of control how fast it goes in and try to make the water drip down the side instead of go right into the powder. That's just what I've read because it's apparently so precious, I guess is the right word, that you just want to be careful with it.
Carefully mix it together by rolling it in your hands
until it is what you want of it, which is a liquid with no specks of white powder floating around, which looks like I've achieved. So this bad boy's done.
Reconstitution is done. Make sure you store your reconstituted vials in the fridge.
Let's get ready for some math. Here's the equation we're going to use when we want to decide how much we're dosing in milliliters. Or in other words, what point on our needle are we going to go up to? So it's just the total milliliters of water in your vial divided by the number of doses in your vial. And what does that equal? Again, how many milliliters you should draw into your syringe each time for the injection.
Using me as an example, it would be 1 milliliter divided by, how many uses do I get out of this vial? 5. So, 1 milliliter divided by 5, what is that? 0.2 milliliters. And as you're going to be able to see on the syringe, so you're either going to see it actually at the 0.2 mark, or you can go to the 20 mark. All right, let's just do a different example just to be clear that we all get it. Let's say you're dosing 500 micrograms at a time, and you have a 5 milligram vial, twice a day even, okay? It doesn't really matter that I'm doing it twice a day because the days don't factor in when we're doing our math, just how many doses. Can you guys do it without me? If I have a 5 milligram vial and I want to do 500 micrograms at a time,
Remembering that 500 micrograms is equal to 0.5 milligrams.
how many doses does that give me? Okay, that's pretty easy. It gives me 10. 10 doses out of that. All right, so let's apply the formula again. It's just 1 milliliter divided by 10 doses. Now what is that? It's 0.1. 10 units on the diabetes and then you go 0.1 milliliters. I still only used 1 milliliter to reconstitute that. If you're following my way of dosing and reconstituting, of course, you can always add more liquid if you want to. The ratio will be the same. The actual number on your needle that you're going to go to will be different. All right, I hope that helps you guys out. I would also recommend keeping a journal, just keeping track of what you're doing each day you inject it so you can remember, especially if you're doing BPC 157 plus TB 500 or something else like that. It's just easier to write it down. Keep a journal, it keeps you organized. I even actually put in my journal where I was sticking myself each time. Proximal lateral calf muscle, medial thigh. I was pretty specific in the beginning, then I loosened up after a while because I'd gotten the hang of it, basically. In any case, good idea to write stuff down. All right, I hope that helps you get the math down. Now you know that what you need to do is buy your peptides online from a source that you trust. I don't know where to recommend specifically yet. I'm still doing trial and error with these different brands. And if I come across a very superior brand, I'll let you guys know for sure. But for now, I would say check out the brands I've already been trying, or if you know of a better one or a definitely tried and true one, please leave it in the comments for me because I would love to know. I'm going to be doing at least 90 days of this experiment on myself. So I already know that I'm going to be buying more BPC 157 no matter what. So yeah, let me know if you know of a good supplier. I've been reading recently about compounding pharmacies and that would be good to buy from, but I just don't know of one. So I've still just been buying from online suppliers and hoping for the best. All right, good luck you guys as you keep going on it. Keep me posted if any of you are also using this, either BPC 157, TB 500, any of these healing peptides. I'm definitely interested in. Let's keep a convo going in the comments section. I really appreciate the feedback I've gotten already on my very first video. It's just really cool that there are a lot of people out there interested in this stuff. And why not? I mean, it's pretty awesome. One article said, heal your body like Wolverine. Well, I am down. I want to heal my body like Wolverine. I will be posting another update video very soon at my 60-day mark to let you guys know my 2-month updates. I've got some really good things to share, some good feedback results, and I'm very excited about it. So be looking out for that in about a week. All right, I will catch you guys next time.